Hello and welcome to Deconstructing the Construct, episode 72, I think. This is impromptu, not planned at all. It's late at night, but felt compelled. I'm going to start with just mentioning a couple of things I forgot to mention in the last one. Multiple times, going back to 2016, in the energetic, we saw a period of quarantine, right? The word quarantine was used. We were also told by Home last year that we were in quarantine. And as I said before, everything that plays out in the energetics plays out eventually in the physical, in 3D. And here we are. I can't tell you how many times I had to hear the word quarantine before it finally clicked. And yes, there was a huge face palm moment, but we're there. And it was the final step before freedom. One of the things that's coming out of this, in a good way, is the, like I said last time, this is the antivirus to the virus. People are questioning their existence, their very existence. They are questioning the reality around them. Because everything that they were told, everything that they thought, everything that they believed about what makes the world go round has stopped. And the world's still going round. They're being forced, without distractions, to have time with themselves. And who the hell are they? What is the meaning of it all? That is what this, one of the many, many multi-dimensional, multifaceted things that this is about. We've all received information, dreams, downloads, insights. Some of them are so profound, they stay with us for a very long time. And one that I got 12, 15 years ago, I can't even tell you how many, it was a long time ago, before I started doing any of this work publicly or anything like that, was that light will be shone in all the dark places. And I've said ever since that the world is not getting worse. You're just seeing what it's always been. We are at that point, and in the last message we received, which I shared with you in episode 70, now the real work begins. And that is what's prompted this DTC. The real work begins now. Many of us have come here for this moment. And I am seeing way too many of you put up the white flag. I'm seeing people who have fought the fight, who have gone up against the system, who have created one form of paperwork after another, and not believed a word the fucking government has ever said to them, believe every piece of propaganda that's being thrown at them now because of fear. I'm seeing people who have called themselves light workers and light warriors for years dropping the ball right now. This is the moment you came here for. This is the moment you fought for. I know there are some of you, and I love you, and I'm very, very proud of you, who have not budged. who have stood by their knowing, their belief, their words. And you guys are on the front line. But those who should be with you on the front line, those of you who are happy to call themselves light warriors and light workers as with their sage sticks and their fucking farting rainbow unicorns, when it's all blissful and you can feel the lovely energies. Now shit's getting real. They're not so sure anymore. What should I believe? Is it 5G? Is the virus real? Is it the New World Order? Is it the Shame on you guys. Seriously. Pull your rainbow panties up and be the light warrior you've claimed to be all this time. You've wanted change. You've wanted the new earth. Did you really, how easy did you think it was going to be? You really thought this wave was just going to come in and just bliss everybody out and it was all going to be easy? No. Every time you do a renovation, the place looks like shit before it looks good. Your job is to not be in fear. Your job is to not question yourself. Your job is to not doubt your knowing and be that voice, that presence of calm and peace and truth for everybody else around you who is. Light will be shown in all the dark places. That's the only way. That's not fear. There's nothing to be fearful of that. It's a time to go into a space of compassion and love, not fear. We have, oh God, oh God. I know, you want a hug too, that's beautiful. More of this. Okay, sorry. Look, where we're at now, and if you've been around for a long time, you know I've said this multiple times. The light and the dark, the positive, the negative, the good guys, the bad guys, whatever way you want to look at it, it's been neck and neck for years. And it's still neck and neck. They can do whatever they want right up until the very end, as we've been told. And they are. So we have two narratives, two timelines, two realities, two outcomes vying for position, neck and neck. And maybe what's prompting me to want to do this tonight is that I can feel so strongly that we're right there, tipping point time. It's only going to take one more little movement to tip the scales either way. Although I do believe we have the upper hand, because I do believe this is all done and written and whatever. But that, even having said that, it means that you did what you're questioning whether or not you should do. You did it. So move forward knowing that you've already done what right now you might be scared to do. That you already did and you succeeded at what you're questioning is the right thing. As long as it's coming from your heart. As long as it's coming from that place that you know is right. Stand your ground. The scales are about to tip. And what is about to follow, you will be needed for if you stand your ground now. So, bye for now.